Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah walhamdulillah. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'een. This is your brother Zayd Azeem Sorry with reminder number 3. This week I want to talk about Dawah. I want to talk about the Dawah of Hajj Malik Shabazz. And I included a clip. So I won't be talking to you long, but I wanted to introduce and set up the frame of reference. The people who subscribe to the Dawah of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah and following the pious predecessors, I think we need to pay attention. Some of us perhaps have lost focus on giving dawah in the community and trying to build strong Islamic institutions. So my emphasis in this clip is to point out how the wide appeal of Hajj Malik Shabazz was with non-Muslims, and we should study this and model this. And it is one of the reasons why I have been doing the oral history with the pioneers from the Dar movement. And not all of their Islam was pristine and correct. We understand that. But they had a great emphasis on working with what they knew and building community. So I want you to watch this clip on Malcolm. Inshallah ta'ala, I think it's very instructive. It made me really think about how we should be really focusing on some balanced, practical aspects of taking the Tawheed and the authentic Sunnah to people in a way that they can digest it and understand it, inshallah ta'ala. Not watering it down, not compromising, but staying upon the pure Sunnah, but getting back among the people, inshallah. So I look forward for you to watch this clip. Barakallahu fikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Of all the leaders that I knew and loved and admired and had walked with and walked behind, this one, as I said before, had been closest to me. I felt I was losing a son. So I thought that I would like my children and generations to come to know this most important aspect of Malcolm X, that he was indeed our manhood. Our shining black prince who didn't hesitate to die because he loved us so. I thought that in honoring him, we honored the best in ourselves. When the funeral was over, and then the Muslims came and dressed him for a proper Muslim burial. And after that, we went out to the cemetery. And when we got there, the professional grave diggers were standing there with their shovels, but some of the black brothers said, no, we can't let you do that. We dig this grave. We cover this brother with dirt. And I was proud at that moment to be black.
I don't think we ever got to be friends or ever could have. I think our respective skin colors and his view of this great division would have prevented that. But I think we did get to we moved from a relationship in which these encounters were interviews to a relationship in which they were conversations. And even at my first encounter, I never felt It's weird to say this, but I never took it personally, even with my blue eyes, and even with him talking about the blue-eyed devil, I never took it personally. I knew I was part of the indicted group, but he had a way of making you feel comfortable, feel as if you were talking man to man.
I look at my watch, or I show up late somewhere, and I can hear Malcolm talking about not trusting a person who doesn't wear a watch and who is careless with time. He first said that to me when I was 14 years old, and I hear it in my ear today like he's still there saying it.
Well, what is your ultimate aim? The only way the problem can be solved. First, the white man and the black man have to be able to sit down at the same table. The white man has to feel free to speak his mind without hurting the feelings of that Negro. And the so-called Negro has to feel free to speak his mind without hurting the feelings of the white man. Then they can bring the issues that are under the rug out on top of the table and take an intelligent approach to get the problem solved.
Do you consider yourself militant?
I consider myself Malcolm.